Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound Divination Wave, and this is day 30 of the September daily draws. It's the end of the week, and it's the end of the month. So let's see what kind of message we're going to get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Tarot of Dragons, followed by an Oracle card from the Dragon Wisdom Oracle deck. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, so here we go. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So to me, the Knight of Pentacles is, look how he's reflecting that light down with his pentacle, with his coin here, with and he's shining his light down onto the terrain here, and you've got the deer there as well. So it's very hilly. It's very very much of a hilly landscape, and to me, the Knight of Pentacles is very careful and focused. So you've got the focused light coming down, so you've got that focus. So in the card too, with the and lighting the way, but focused light coming down, rays coming down in a certain way to highlight the nature of the landscape, because the traditional Knight of Pentacles is one that goes slow and steady. So we're making steady progress and we're going carefully. We've been saying that we're moving forward, but and we may feel that some of us may feel that we're not moving forward as quickly as we would like, but we're making sure progress. And it's important sometimes when we've got a difficult terrain to navigate, you know, when it's not just an open flat way where it's clear and you can see the way forward very clearly, and you've got the room and the freedom to be able to take up the pace and go galloping forward, you know, with the knights on the horses, particularly, you know, with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords go charging forward. The Knight of Pentacles doesn't. He takes a more careful approach, a steadier approach, because of the nature of the terrain before him. He hasn't got the luxury of being able to speed forward. If he tries to, he could fall. He could. I mean, obviously the dragon can fly over the terrain. So that sort of, with the particular card, that sort of the description doesn't hold. But if you notice, the dragon is actually he's almost hovering and going slowly. He's sort of like, he's not in open flight, so he's still, you know, pausing to shine some light onto the way forward. So he's making sure that he carefully knows what the next step's going to be and where he needs to be next. And also, he's lighting the way for the deer. I feel that, you know, he's helping the deer find their footholds as they navigate the hills as well. So we could be doing that because we've maybe got to take people with us, and because we've got to take other people with us, we have to go at the right pace for other people to be able to come with us. And that if we go charging ahead, other people around us may not be able to go so quickly, and they'll get left behind and lose their way. So maybe if we're going together as a group, if we're going together as more than one individual, that we're moving forward, it's almost that we've got to go at the pace of the slowest person in the group, you know. So, you know, we can't go charging ahead when it's not just us that's going to be affected. So maybe we're taking a responsibility for those around us by carefully navigating our way forward, so that we can take them with us, and we're guiding the way carefully in a focused way. So, and we're highlighting the details of the landscape before us, so we know what it is, where we're going. We may not see right into the distance, we may not know exactly what lies ahead, way ahead, but we do know the next few steps, and we know the details. We're working out the details and the focus. So maybe as we're closing out this week of this month and approaching a new month and the weekend, maybe we're seeing the next immediate steps that we're to follow. That we're not going to rush past that. We're going into the next step. We're not thinking beyond that. We're just focusing on the next step, and that's what we're taking action on of the next couple of steps, say at the most, and then as we move forward, then we will focus on the steps after that. Once we've made those first steps, so we're doing it a bit at a time, making sure that we're sure-footed, that we've got that good foundation, that we're not rushing into any traps or pitfalls that we haven't seen because we're going too quickly. We're taking that careful approach, and I think that's what this card is saying. Take that slow but steady and sure-footed approach to moving forward. Okay, so let's see what oracle card we get to go with at this time. Okay, so here we go, and today we will go there, and our card today is that revelation. So that revelation's coming because we're taking that focus. When we're pinpointing our focus and not just blindly racing ahead with too much enthusiasm. Enthusiasm's good. Being keen to do what we need to do is good. But if it gets into excess, we can miss important steps along the way. And by taking this careful approach, we'll get the revelation, the knowledge that we'll be able to see illuminated the things that we need to see that lies ahead just in the next steps ahead of us. So we're going at the right pace to keep getting that revelation, that insight that we need in order to make the right moves, the right steps that are immediately laying ahead of us. We don't want to get too far ahead of thinking, oh, what's way down the line at this stage. No, let's just get the revelation of what we need to do now, right at this moment, and then we can deal with the other things as we move nearer to them. So I think that's what the message of these cards is. Show and steady, and get that information you need to move forward. So that's it. I'll be back to tomorrow, which will start the weekend and start a new month with day 1 of the October daily draws. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.